Hello friends, welcome back. So today we will learn in module 5 about the filtering and sorting in MySQL. So the first question is why we need filtering and sorting. So we need this feature because we want to fetch some particular data as per the requirement, right? Let's suppose there are multiple thousand or crores of employees in a database and we want only the first 100 employees whose name starts with A, right? Then sorting and filtering will help in these kind of uh, fi- conditioning the data. Okay, let's start. Okay, the first of keywords that we will use is where is a clause which is used for any condition. Let's suppose you have a condition, you have a table and you want to select only data as per the condition. Let's suppose you want to get all the employees who are having salary that is more than 50,000. Okay, so you can put these kind of conditions in where clause. Okay, anything you can put in where clause, then it will fetch all the records which will satisfy the where condition. Okay, and the next is operator. Uh, we can simply see and understand because it's a small arithmetic operator that we are using. Equal to, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to. Okay, so these are used, let's suppose, where salary select star from employees, where salary is equal to 5,000, salary is equal to 7,000, or salary is less than 5,000. So we can create any condition with these operators. Okay, let's move further. Okay. The next is the logical operators. As the name specifies, logical meaning whenever we need any condition with or without. Let's suppose and, right? We want one condition plus another condition. So we will put and operator there. That we already use the and or in the previous in our education and gate or gate, right? This behaves similarly. If you want to put two conditions and you want to satisfy both the condition for the results, then you can use and. If you want either the result from first or the two, then you can use or. Okay, for an example, you want to select all the employees which are having salary greater than 50,000. Okay, and the location must be India, right? Then you can do where salary is greater than 50,000 and location or the country is equal to India, right? And if you want, select all the employees who is having salary greater than 50,000 or they are living in India. You want the records from both the conditions, right? It's not and, it's or, meaning any one will work for you. Then you can use the or. Not is basically used when you don't want to select those records. Like let's suppose you don't want to select employees who are working in USA. Okay, then you can apply the condition, select star from employees where employee country not equal to USA. Got it? Let's move further. Okay, so this is a concept of advanced filtering. Between, in, like, is, null. Between is basically used when you want to fetch some values between two existing values. Let's suppose you want to get the salary between 5,000 to 10,000. You want to fetch the data from a table between two dates, right? Then we use between. The next is in keyword. In we are using when you want to select the data based upon some specific conditions only. Let's suppose you want to select the students from the class 6 to 10th. Then you can put up the condition, select star from students where class in, then you can enter all the classes in the uh, array. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then it will select only those students whose exist in these array only. I will show you the demonstration part. This is just a introduction to the keywords. Okay. Then the next keyword is like. Okay, when you are not like so true, like you are not so clear about the condition, like you want to get all the employees whose name start with A, right? It could be anything like Abhishek, Arun, anything. You're not confirmed about the rest of the results. You just have a clue, right? The name should be start with A. Okay. So in these conditions, we can use like, okay, with wildcards, obviously. I will show you that. The next is null. You want to select a value where the data is null. Then you can do where salary is null. Okay, this way. Let's move further. Okay, sorting and limiting. Okay, so this is very important. Whenever you are fetching any records from a database, right? Most of the time we are handling with the a few top records for conclusion purpose, right? How many employees who are having this much average of salary, right? What are the top three employees? What are the least getting employees in the company? Okay, so in these conditions, we will use the sorting order by. Okay, so sorting order by what will it will do? It will filter the records. It will sort the records based upon the conditions ascending or descending. Let's suppose you want to fetch the employees, list of employees with the highest salary on the top, right? Then you can simply do select star from employees where salary, any condition if you want, right? Salary is greater than 50,000. If you don't want to put the condition, then it's fine. Simply write down order by ascending or descending, then column name that is salary. Got it? And the next is limit. Limit and offset is very commonly used when while we are implementing paginations. Okay. So why we use limit and offset? Let's suppose in our website we have thousands of products. We don't want to load all the products in a one go, right? Because it will slow down the website. So for that purpose, we are implementing pagination. And the design for the front end of pagination could be anything like so on scroll, it will load the products, or we can show the page numbers at the bottom, right? Anything we can do for the design purpose. But at the back end only, we have to put up a query. So limit and offset are used there. Why we use limit? Right, it is used because we are telling the mysql that I want to get this number of records only. Okay, and offset is used because we are telling where to start. Let's suppose I want to fetch first 10 records of from the database, first 10 products from the db. Then I will put up the query like select star from products where, any condition if we want to specify like you want to get the products from e-commerce, like e-category like electronics or clothing, anywhere, any condition you want to put you can. And next to that you can put limit 10. Okay, then offset 0. Then it will get the first 10 records. Okay, the next time whenever the user hit the next page, second page, right, then we have to show the next 10 records. The next 10 records should be 11 to 20, right? Then the query will be select star from products, limit that is 10 because we are fetching only 10 records, right? Limit 10, same, and offset is equal to 10. Why offset 10? Because we want to fetch the new records starting from 11, right? And offset is same like array, it will start from 0. That's why if we want 11th record, then we will pass the offset as 10. Got it? And the same way, if we want the next records from 21 to 30, right? Then the query would be same, limit 10 and offset should be 20. Got it? Okay. Thank you. Let's see the demonstration part. Okay. So we can implement the queries here. So this is a person's table. Okay. Let me show you the table again. So this is a dummy table in which we have a few records, right? And we have a date column, name and age, right? Okay. Let me show you the example of between. Okay, I just written down this query. Okay. Simply write down select star from persons because we want to get all the records with all the columns, right? Then where condition. Where condition, what we want created date should be between 20 to 25, right? So any value of created at that exists between these, that will the result. Okay, let me show you a reverse. So make sure before using this between, you have to pass the first parameter as in starting value, right? And this is the next value. Let's suppose I have written 25 of September 2025 to 20. Then it's a reverse order. From 25 to 20, I think it will not give any records. Let's see. Yeah, because we are passing the keyword as a wrong because it will not go reverse. If you want some records from 1 to 5, then you have to pass 1 first, then 5. Got it? The order matters here. I want all the records between these dates. Okay. From 20 to 25, I want all the records. Let's execute this. Yeah. These are the two records which exist for between these dates. That is 22. Right. Okay. The next is I will show where next condition where the last name like A. I just have a letter A as a condition, like any name starts with A, then it is followed by any letter. Then I'm using percentage. Okay. This is a wildcard character percentage that is ask the MySQL that the first letter should be A and any other letter will work after that. And if you have specific requirement like get any name which is starting with A and ends with N, let's suppose, right? Then the query should be A percentage and end is N, then we will write the N as here. Got it? So here, let's suppose we don't have any last word requirement, so I'm removing this. Go. Okay, so this is the name that starts with A. Let's change the query. Let's suppose H. No records because there could be two reasons, right? Either we don't have records that the name start with H, or it's a case sensitive, right? The name should be different. Let's suppose with P. Yeah, we have P for the park. Got it? This is with like, between we did, and the next one is in and is null. Okay. Okay. Now I want, let's suppose, let's demonstrate in keyword. Person ID. Select star from persons where person ID in, let's suppose I want this only 5 6. Okay. Because I'm not adding any commas because it's just integer value. Go. Okay. So in will work like this. It will check if the ID exists into like in this array. If it match, then it will show the records. Got it? The last one is null, where let's suppose created at is null. Okay, the first value, the value for created at is null here. Okay, so this is done. Let me show you the logical operators here. This is null and person ID is equal to 2. Let's suppose I'm passing 2 because I have added and it meaning both the condition must satisfy. It is showing us 0 records because where the created ID is null, the ID is different, right? Let's suppose I'm adding or here. Go. Then it will show us the value for both the conditions. Created at is null, it is showing first record, where person ID is equal to 2, it is showing a second record. Got it? So we have covered all these. Okay, let me show you the ascending descending orders now. Shit. Okay, now implement the order by. Select star from persons ordered by, let's suppose name, ASC. ASC is a keyword for ascending. Okay. Okay. What is showing unknown column name? Okay. We do not have the column name. The name is first name or last name, right? So it is showing us all the records based upon the first name as an ascending order. Okay. Let's suppose we want record as ascending, not ascending, descending. Go. Then it is showing the records in the reverse order alphabetically. Got it? So now we have 6 records in this table. Let's suppose we want to implement the pagination. Okay. Select star from persons. Limit. Let's suppose I want to show 2 records at a time. Okay. Because we have few records only. Offset 0. So it will show us first 2 records, that is ABC and Park. Okay. When I'm changing the offset to 3, first 2 records, then it should be 2 because it starts from 0. The next 2 records will be showing here. Got it? Then 4, the last 2 records we here. This is the benefit of limit. What we can do, limit and offset, we can get a few records from the whole table. Let's suppose I want limit 3 and offset 0, right? The 3 records I'm getting, so first 3 records are here. Got it? I want to see the next 3 records. It is showing the next 3. Okay. Okay, that's it. In this module, we will learn further in the next module. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for learn more.